So, Hannah,
Yes.
given behind the scenes of ministry. So, this is my daughter, Hannah, and she's been serving at the church now since you graduated high school, right? So,
Before then.
even before then, so a little over 6 years that you've been working at church. It's hard to believe, huh? Oh, yeah, you were working long before then, too. So, ministry, everybody has the grand and glorious impression of ministry, and your face says a lot different. So,
Tired.
rather than being, oh, you're tired, you mean being in ministry can make you tired?
Yes.
Oh, you work hard in ministry?
No, not at all.
It's not all desk and, Bible studies and prayer sessions.
I have a desk. I don't think I've sat in it at all this year.
So, what is one of your primary duties? I know you're you teach the youth group on a regular basis and lead up all of our family and outreach to families and kids and children and things of that nature. So that means you do all of our events and things like that. But there's something else everybody does not know about some of the things that go into a church. And what is one of your functions that happened a couple days a week that is a primary part of your responsibilities as well?
I'm responsible for cleaning the church.
Ah,
All the bathrooms, all the floors, taking out all the trash, and all the classrooms.
you mean that's a real live mop bucket down there?
Yes, this is my mop bucket.
That's your mop bucket? That is your personal mop bucket. You mean in addition to the Bible, you carry that around as well?
Yes.
And the thing that goes in it, that's a wonderful other thing that goes in with the mop bucket. It's called a what?
My mop.
Mop, yes. So for those that are young folks out there around your age that are, thinking of choosing, ministry as a career, and they're going to go to Bible college and they're going to get all educated, and they think it's going to be an easy road. What do you have to say about that?
Well, because you are the youngest in the church, that means you're going to have to do all the grunt work. So get comfortable taking out trash and scrubbing toilets and sweeping the floor about 5 times a week.
So not only do you mop all the bathrooms in the church and the sanctuary and the auditorium, but you mean teachers actually mop up their own classrooms and sweep their own classrooms and take out their trash and things of that nature, huh?
Yep, all the teachers help out, and at the end of their classes, they try and be mindful to sweep their floors and, if they need to, take out their trash. And so that's a help to me, and it's part of being part of the church family is you kind of pitch in and work together. So it's not one huge load for one person.
There you go. So, all right, well, I'm gonna let Hannah get back to her happy mopping. And so how many hours a day you spend on that, say, when you're cleaning days? That's a good, what, 4 or 5 hours?
Yeah, 5 hours.
Yeah.
Depending on just what's gone on during the week. Like we had church dinner on Sunday, so that meant the whole sanctuary had to be swept and mopped, which normally that doesn't happen every week, but after a dinner it
That's for sure. All right, have fun, baby. So there's part of that, folks, and part of my job too. We do a lot of I do a lot of the outside grounds and maintenance, along with Brother Jack. He does a lot of maintenance and things of that nature. But we have some of these golf carts on the property, and they help us maintain our just transport things. I transport food and out to the various food ministries, and sometimes I put a lot of free food out by the road for people to come and take. And so, from time to time, we have to do things like repair work on these old golf carts. And so you can see this has been part of my task today. Had a flat tire come up on this one here, and it's somewhere on the back side of here, one of these old tires had a dry rot spot, and it was had to take it off, went flat on the rim, and when I aired it back up, I think it was right in here somewhere, there was you can see it's kind of dry rotted there, but we make the do with the best of what we got. So I'll probably run some Fix-A-Flat through that and get it back on the road for the next time I need a spare tire. So we won't throw it away, but we'll keep it going. But that'll need some repair work. But luckily we had a spare rim and tire in the shed there. So it's you know, sometimes auto mechanic work or golf cart mechanic work is part of the deal that you do on a regular basis behind the scenes here on ministry. You actually get your hands dirty. Yeah, see, look at that. Do those look like preacher hands to you? You know, they're pretty dirty, but that's what we do on a regular basis. Just whatever comes. I mean, folks, if you're considering getting into the ministry, or maybe you have this preconceived idea of how easy a pastor's life is. And I'm not saying every pastor, like I said, we're a unique church here because we are a 24/7 kind of a ministry, open all the time for anybody that needs to come for help, or, you know, counseling or baptism or food or clothing, or, you know, need a place to, you know, park their car and sleep for the night or something, just because, you know, I mean, Walmart lets them park their cars and let them sleep for the night. So I'll let people sleep in their cars from time to time and things like that. I mean, whatever we need to do, you know, we're here 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. But with that comes 24/7 work and upkeep. So you got a little glimpse of our work as a quote unquote youth minister from Hannah. She's also the custodian for the church and those kinds of things, as well as heading up all of our youth and children's outreach programs. And so, but anyway, so it's a big task. So much goes on behind the scenes, folks. So if you're thinking about getting into ministry, you know, consider that, you know, that this is something you pour your life into, your heart into, your soul into, you literally your blood, sweat, and tears into. You know, my kids, Hannah's been raised in the ministry. My son Jake, he's helping leading worship and doing our audio and things like that, and doing all of that kind of techie kind of work. But and then my youngest son, he's only 12, but they've all served. They've all been serving. They've all been actively. This is their life. This is our life. And whether we've traveled on the mission field or, you know, do this thing here daily, day in and day out, it is who we are. It's what we do. So there you go. That's your behind the scenes look for the day. I got to get ready to drop this golf cart and get it back rolling and get the rest of my work done for the day. So God bless you guys. Tune in for our nightly live stream. I'll be on a little bit later tonight, probably around 8:30, between 8:30 and 9. I'll be on with live stream tonight, so you can check in there for our Bible study time at that time. And you know, feel free, if you have any questions and answers from the Bible that you'd like me to address, fire those off to me on the comment section there, and I'll be more than happy to address those a little bit later tonight. But outside of that, there's your behind the scenes for the day. God bless you guys.